Nag-wonder ba ka kung sa rehab center na abay sambayang para sa mga Muslim? Or kaya na-celebrate ba ang Holy Week sa mga Christians? Curious? Watch until the end because I'll be explaining to you kung unsa ang mga klase-klase na rehabilitation programs diri sa Pilipinas. By the way, my name is Dr. Junes. I'm a nurse by profession and a rehab practitioner by specialty. And for today's discussion, it's very interesting kay istoryahan na to ang mga programa nga common kayo sa Pilipinas. No? But before we move forward, again, another disclaimer na tanan na to istoryahan diri is for information and awareness purposes only and is not intended to replace any actual or complicated scenarios. Alright? So, our question is, what are the types of rehab centers na gagamito nato diri sa Pilipinas? No? First off, for all government rehabilitation centers, or basically the Department of Health treatment and rehab centers, are actually using one modality, which is what we call the therapeutic community. So that's the first and most common programs among DOH facilities, no, or rehab facilities. Now, a therapeutic community, or a TC, by definition is a highly structured and peer-driven rehabilitation program. So basically, kani siya klase nga program is naay struktura, no, naay dagan kada oras, and is basically a program wherein gaina maximize ang capability sa community. Okay? And kani siya nga program mainly ga focus ni siya sa behavior modification, and syempre para at least ma-control or ma-adjust ang pati nga kinaiya sa usa ka taong naga-recover against drugs. And also it points out to the personal growth sa kanang tawag gani pag-move forward sa usa ka tawo into a better person, no? And kani siya nga setup is mainly again a community wherein everybody is functioning and trying to assist one another, telling each other nga kung kaya nako, kaya pud nimo. Okay? Now, what are the key features aning TC? And number one, as what I've said, the community itself functions as a primary agent of change. Kaya tinabanga raman sila. And with the residents, ang term sa mga nagpa-inpatient services are supporting each other, and also hold din sila accountable sa lihok sa kada usa. Okay, so kumbaga it's more of like kung saang sayop sa isa, daho yung kaayong possibility nga sayop dito sa tanan. Okay, so that's why they tend to correct and inform the other na, "Uy Brad, kanang dapat i-adjust ni siya nimo kay sayop na siya imong pagsabot, or dili maayo to imong gibuhat, or dili na siya maayo kinaya." They do that from time to time. And when we say structure again, it refers to the per hour time, no, nga sa pagmata pa lang na ay mga exercises, and then na ay functions, and then na ay self-care, and then going to the morning meeting, and then there's also the meals, of course, no, going to the spiritual and all. And of course, this one, as part of its feature, is that it emphasizes, no, nga ma-build ang usa ka discipline sa usa ka tao in terms sa iyang kaugalingon, iyahang self-awareness para kabalo siya kung saan iyahang pwede nga buhaton if in case ma-encounter niya nga klase nga situation once he goes out of the rehab program. And also the responsibility as a person who has others, no, like the family, the loved ones, siblings, like that. And also ga-include ani ang mga klase-klase nga activities nga mag-involve din ang like mga group therapy, ang mga community meetings nga i-assist sa to ang mga case managers, sa to ang mga social workers, o mga psychiatrists, psychologists, and mga nurse practitioners. And also it would include like mga role playing, mga work assignments, and syempre kini pong ginatawag na to ang mga leadership roles or mga officer roles, no, kanang itagaan sa accountability and responsibility to handle the rest of the community. The main goal of the TC, by the way, is to address the root causes kung sabay pinakaugat nga rason nga no ni sulod aning addiction, and ginatabangan ni siya through fostering of emotional, the social, and of course the psychological development sa usa ka tawo. Okay? In the Philippine context, mainly very used to kaayo ni siya kaning TC sa mga DOH accredited treatment and rehab centers or mga TRC. And usually jud kani siya actually ang dagan jud aning TC is a minimum of 6 months, and it is behavioral based. So if dili functional ang usa ka tawo, no, if gahi ud gyapon kay siya ulo, or daghan siya mga violations, pwede yun siya ma-extend to more than 6 months sa iyang usual nga binuhatan. We also have in the Philippine context, let's also take note na kaning TC is actually adopted pud sa ato ang jail or the Bureau of Corrections, no, para sa ato ang mga inmates, especially katong involved sa substance use problem. So in other words, even sa jail na ITC actually nga gamay nga TC nga program para at least masugdan-sugdan sila og hilot in terms of being able to reflect on their own and make changes in the effort of making changes to correct their behavior. So that's number 1, therapeutic community. Number 2 is what we call the 12 steps program. Very common kay 12 steps program. You could actually hear it in the movies or any other places. And by definition, kaning 12 steps program is actually a spiritual and structured recovery framework. So basically, grabe kini siya ka-focus sa spiritual aspect sa usa ka tao. And this one was originally developed by Alcoholics Anonymous, atong AA na to nga program pod nga ka-focus sa alcohol. And kani siyang 12 steps program is widely adopted na sa mga drug rehabilitation programs, especially dyan sa mga private sectors. Common kayo ang faith-based program, which is the 12 steps, no? Ang features ani ginatawag nito nga 12 steps is that this is based on 12 sequential steps, as mentioned, that is to encourage the self-reflection, mga acknowledgement, no, of one's addiction para makaingon jud sila silang self na nag-adik-adik ko. Also like making amends, no, and surrendering themselves, no, to the higher power sa Bisaya pa, trying to put themselves, no, nga kanang kumbaga mo agree na sila nga naa sila kasayupan ug ilang ihatag sa Ginoo na lang ang tanan-tanan, because in that way they'll be able to understand kung unsay purpose nila diri sa kalibutan. And of course, we have another key feature of this is that it actually incorporates sa mga group support meetings or kaning mga sponsorships, no, like na ay mga guidance from peers nga taas-taas na og dagan in terms of recovery, nga katalk na sila about like motivating or inspiring others to do the same, kana siya. And of course, the core principles sa 12 steps program is honesty, also humility, there's also willingness, and of course kaning ginatawag na to nga service to others, no, kanang dili lang kaugalingon ang gahuna-hunahon. And of course, the goal jud aning ginatawag na to nga 12 step is to achieve long-term sobriety, kanang dili na mo balik sa droga through the spiritual growth, kay faith-based man ni siya. The same goes with the help of the peer and also kaning accountability sa iyang kaugalingon, so personal accountability. And of course, in the Philippine context, mostly jud ang mga private rehabilitation centers ang gagamit ani, but there are also few government sectors that adopt this, no, para at least makatabang-tabang pud sa ilahang spiritual aspect. And adaptations may be made fit depending on the cultural and religious context. So for example, sa mga Catholics or the Christians, they do respect the day, no, nga mo praise sila sa Ginoo. And also like the holidays nga gina-celebrate ang Holy Week, that is also very considered. The same goes with other celebrations like Christmas or any religious-based nga mga celebrations, gina-consider jud na siya. The same goes with our brother Muslims, gina-consider jud ang sambayang sa ilaha, and their fasting season pud gina-consider kayo na siya. During those times, there is a high respect kung unsa man ang ilahang panlantaw sa ilahang Ginoo. In that way, multicultural and diverse ang approach ang ginatawag nato nga 12 steps. Okay, and this one is also applied for therapeutic communities actually, nga gina-acknowledge jud ang other cultures and other religions in terms of how we approach the services. And wait, so sorry, I had to cut you there. Anyway, do you happen to know anyone who's having issues with suicidal thoughts, depression, negativity, or just the bad side of everything? If yes, then I have 3 points for you. Number 1, just be a listener. You need not to be a good advisor for this, but just being there for that person and listen to him will already make a difference. Number 2, remember that silence can be therapeutic.
You need not talk and talk, all right? Just be there, and that can help already. And number 3, if things get out of hand, you could always call the National Center for Mental Health. They have their own crisis hotline, and the numbers will be flashed below. And always remember that the National Center for Mental Health is very dedicated in delivering curative, preventive, and rehabilitative mental health services for all of us. And always remember that mental health is everything. Okay? And if you want me to talk more about this, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button for this channel. And now, let's go back to the video.
Number three nga kind of program na gagamiton dito sa Philippines is what we call the eclectic program. So, by definition, an eclectic program is mainly a flexible and integrative approach. So, kumbaga, it's a flexible type. It's a mixture type na of rehabilitation that combines elements from different therapeutic models, especially the TC or the therapeutic community, and also the 12 steps program. It's more of like a balance of combination between the two. And its key features would include like a blending approach of like behavioral therapy, apil na dira ang cognitive therapy, mga psychosocial support, mga family therapy and family dialogues, and even spiritual interventions, which can be seen in therapeutic communities as well. This is gitailor din siya no nga mo adjust o mo fit sa usa ka patient in terms of sa uniqueness sa iyang situation or sa iyang circumstance, no, considering natin mga factors like with the age or the gender or the co-occurring mental health disorders or any comorbidities and other cultural backgrounds. Consider na siya. And this one focuses on addressing the physical, the psychological, the emotional, and syempre the social aspects of addiction. And the main goal of the eclectic program is to basically create a holistic approach, no, kanang dili lang sa isa nga banda but sa overall approach jud nga ma-maximize ang tsansa nga mag-recover ang usa ka tawo, and of course maka-reintegrate sa community without the feeling of stigma or discrimination. Okay? So in other words, mo na siya sa Philippine context ang eclectic program. This is again very common kaayo sa mga private rehabilitation facilities. The same goes with community-based programs po, no, ginagamit niya po niya siya, and some outpatient services ginagamit niya po niya siya. So ang inclusion ani would be like therapeutic community, as what I mentioned, with the principles of the 12-step programs, mga faith-based counseling, and also mga livelihood training. Apil jud gihapon na siya. And this one can also be seen in, as what I've said, the community-based drug rehabilitation program framework where ang ato ang mga LGU ang ga-customize anihang klase ng program. Okay? So in summary, again, there are 3 common, daghan po kayo gagamiton yung program, but there are 3 common types of programs here in the Philippines. Number 1 is a therapeutic community. Number 2 is the 12 steps program, and the eclectic program as the number 3. So therapeutic community, these are the standards for DOH accredited TRCs. The 12 steps program is widely used in faith-based and traditional rehabilitation centers. And eclectic programs, this one offers flexibility, and this makes it like very ideal for community-based outpatient or even the private rehabilitation efforts. So these approaches, do take note again nga kani sila most often are combined to provide a comprehensive and culturally appropriate rehabilitation experience. So gay nabuhat jud siya para at least diverse kaayo, no, ug maka-adjust jud tag-ayo ug mahatag na to ang pinaka-best nga service nga pwede nga mabuhat sa usa ka tawo para at least maka-realize ug maka-reflect siya ug ma-change niya iyang kaugalingon in terms of behavior and other addictive factors, no, para at least by the time nga maka-reintegrate na siya sa community, okay na din kaayo ang iyahang dagat. Alright? So hopefully naamoy natunan sa klase-klase nga rehabilitation. If you do have questions or concerns, feel free to comment down below, and do not forget to hit on the like button, the notification bell, and of course the subscribe button. Okay? And again, always remember, sulay-sulay ug ugma, ayaw na jud sulay ug droga. Ayo diha. Hi. Ganaan ba ka sa video yung nakita karon? If so, do not forget to hit on the like, share, and subscribe button, and of course apila na lang po ang notification bell para at least ma-inspire ko nga magpadayon og buhat sa mga ing-ani nga klase nga videos. And also maka-reach out ta og more people na gusto ma-sober, gusto maka-prevent og relapse, also maka-control sa ilang addiction, and syempre katong gusto og peace of mind. Alright? Again, hit the like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Take care now.